my god, let's try something.
See what happened on TV
Oh
last
yeah, I
night?
always watch.
Oh my god.
It's so fun. It was so
Yeah,
good.
I watched that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hi guys, we are so excited for episode 13 of Twin Talk. We have a lot to talk about: Bachelor in Paradise, Circle Time, some movies we've seen that maybe aren't too good, and maybe a few that are good.
We'll talk it out.
Yeah, we'll talk it out. Make sure that you like, you share, and you subscribe our channel. So let's start with Bachelor in Paradise, because yesterday was pretty dramatic. It might have been the most dramatic.
First of all, I just have to say, I think Little John should narrate Bachelor in Paradise
Oh my god,
every
every
fucking time.
It's so good. I just love
so good.
it. It just makes it so trashy. It just makes it so
I love it.
good in the like trashy in the best possible way.
Yeah.
I just love it. I love listening to him.
Yeah, like obviously it would not be good for Bachelor or Bachelorette, but for Bachelor in Paradise, when he's just like, now let's get started. Yeah! I just love it. I think it's
just
so
too
good.
Now, is he actually going to be coming in and hosting, or is it just his voice?
No, I feel like he actually comes in and hosts for like a second. I
Yeah.
don't think they're like having him host like
They really haven't
multiple
had
episodes.
the hosts be that big of a presence.
Yeah, because they don't fucking know.
Yeah.
You know?
But I like the idea, at least for Bachelor in Paradise, I like the idea of having a revolving host.
Yeah.
And like, you know, guest stars and stuff. But I do like that.
Yeah.
For Bachelor and Bachelorette, they just need to
Yeah.
find somebody.
Yes.
Just
Petition to
fucking
keep
find
Little
somebody.
John for.
But petition to keep Little John for the opening credits, because that shit is hilarious. It's gold. It's just fucking gold. It's good. It's so good.
Yeah, but I think he does come in. I think he does come in because I feel like I saw, like, I feel like in the season preview, I saw a clip of him
Like,
talking
yeah.
to the people.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I think he comes in for a hot second. But yeah, so last night on, I almost said Dancer with the
Last
Stars.
night on Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah. It was wild.
It was wild. So where do we start?
Brendan's a fuckboy.
Yeah, well, Brendan's a fuckboy, but we'll get to that. First, the beginning of the episode started with Joe and Kendall,
Yes.
and it was pretty amicable. I am totally team Joe. Like, Kendall, you missed out. But Joe even said, you know, we broke up, and I went back for you. And I said, you know, let's just try it. Like, just move to Chicago. Just try it.
Yeah.
And you said no, because you didn't want to move anywhere for a man. Okay, well, I'm a man, and it's not supposed to be. He said, I'm not just a man. I'm not supposed to be just a man. And so Joe wipes his hands of that, and he's clean. I'm on your side, Joe. Kendall, I love you, and I really liked Kendall and Joe as a couple.
Right.
But at the end of the day, if Kendall's not willing to make the sacrifice, and she obviously isn't, and at this point, even if she's changed her mind and decided to, it's too far gone.
Right.
It's too far gone. You either made the choice or you didn't. And guess what? You didn't make the choice. Maybe that was the wrong choice. But at the end of the day, that's what you choose. And I don't feel like Joe can bounce back from that. So I know that there was that like awkward tension between Serena and Joe, but I really think Joe and Serena are going to continue on with the relationship. And there might be a couple of tiffs here and there with Joe and Kendall, but I do think that it's probably over, because, and this is why I love Joe, is he's a realist. He's not there for the fucking bullshit. He's literally there to, he's literally the person that is meant to be on a dating show like this, because he's there for the right reasons. Like, I truly believe that about Joe.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he doesn't care about the social media aspect. He doesn't care about the fans or the followers. Like, he's just like a simple dude.
Yeah, I love Joe. I love Joe a lot. I think he handled it really well. When he was talking to Serena, and he was just like, "This is gonna be weird." I'm like, "Yeah."
And Serena handled it really
And
well.
Serena handled it well. I'm getting used to the age difference, but I still try not to think about it, because
I don't see it. Like, when I look at them, I don't see the age difference, but then I, like, remember the age difference, and I'm like,
yeah, I don't know. And there's something just aesthetically. I mean, I know it's not about looks, but for some reason, like, aesthetically, I don't feel like they fit.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
I like where they're at, and I'm interested to see where they're headed. I love Joe.
Yeah.
I love Kendall too, but I don't know. Kendall was kind of talking in circles. Kendall kind of sounded like she wanted her cake and she wanted to eat it too.
Yeah.
She kind of, like, it almost felt like she came in, like, okay, well, if Joe takes it this way, then I'm going to go this way and be like, well, I'm staying on the beach because I want to find love too, but maybe he'll take me back and I'm okay with that too. I don't know. I don't think Kendall's a bad person. I do think she was talking in circles a little bit, and even Joe was like, wait. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
What you're saying didn't happen that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they'll be able to work it out. Like you said, I think maybe there'll be like a tiff here or there. Because I remember in the season preview, there was something where Kendall was like, why are you here? And Joe's like, why are you here? And like, you know, they kind of had a little whatever. But I think him and
Kendall are kaput.
yeah, exactly.
I think they had their time. They ran its course. You know, it was meant for a season, but not long term.
Yeah. So I think there's all that. But then we get to fucking Piper.
Oh my god, I was not impressed with Pipe. I was not, like, maybe she's getting a villain edit, but I don't know. That seemed all pretty, like, untouched material.
Right.
And, you know, they were even trying to, like, hide their mics and, like, you know, sneak away so they could talk. And you know those producers caught everything. You know those producers caught everything. And, you know, there is no reason. Everybody on the beach said it, too, because these people aren't stupid at the end of the day. Maybe vapid, yes.
Yeah.
But, like, most of these people are not fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, well, if you were already in a relationship, why else would you? And you're obviously, it's very apparent that they're already in a relationship.
Yes, they're completely smitten with each other.
I don't
they're
believe in the Bachelor
completely,
producers that much that they're that good at editing.
Right, yeah. Like, no, they are clearly in a relationship. They're clearly at a stage in their relationship where they've moved past that, like, kind of awkward, what's your favorite color, you know, kind of, hi, this is my name and this is where I live kind of stage.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, they're past that. They're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So why else would you be there? Okay, to build followers. Like, well, before anything was even said, when Piper came down, you and I were both like, oh shit, like, this is for followers. Like, this is straight up for followers, because you could tell Brendan's eyes got so big. He was totally Twitter-pated with Piper. Like, she asked him out on a date, like, right away.
She didn't talk to any of the other guys,
No.
didn't even look at them.
No, she just came down and said, hey, I want to go on this date with Brendan. Then they went out, and then she was like, okay, so, you know, this is where we're at in our relationship now. Like, I'm here, you're here, I'm here for you. And then he fucking is like, yeah, like, I played the game. He straight up said, I played the game for you. I played the game for you. Like,
And she was like, thanks for doing all the heavy lifting.
yeah, and then we're like, oh shit, so they're
fuck?
here for fucking Facebook, for Instagram followers, and then all of a sudden they're on a fucking daybed talking about their Instagram followers. Well, joke's on fucking them, because Piper lost like 4,000 followers.
She did?
Brendan lost like 25,000 followers.
What?
I swear to God, there's growth charts.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Bachelor Nation came together.
They understood the assignment.
Yes. Cheers.
Woo!
Oh my gosh.
That's insane. I didn't know I lost that many
I'll show
followers.
you the I don't have my phone on me, but yeah, I follow this I'll figure out what her handle is and let you guys know it, because it's actually really cool, and she puts together all this like batch data and stuff, like who has the most airtime, who has this, like all this stuff, and she did a chart of the plummet of their Instagram followers after that episode, and I was like,
Good.
yeah,
Good, because that was fucking dirty. That was fucking dirty. Like, if they knew they were gonna be on Bachelor in Paradise, but here's my thing, is, you know, Brendan could have gone on Bachelor in Paradise, and maybe, you know, he could have fallen in love with somebody, you know, and then that could have been an interesting conversation to have with Piper if they'd hung out a couple of times, and it had been like, you know, we've hung out a couple of times, but I met Natasha, and like, I really like her, like, whatever the story may be. But at the end of the day, it's very apparent to anybody, plus the words that are coming out of their mouth, that they had a pact, that they were going to come, and maybe even the producers were on it, because, you know, they didn't know if they were going to show up together, if they were going to show up at different times. Like, obviously, once all was said and done, like, Piper knew she was coming in late, because
Yeah.
how do you not know that?
Yeah.
Do they have to be in quarantine before?
They have to be in quarantine probably.
The entire time.
I don't know if they know when they're coming in.
Exactly. But, like,
Sure.
they had to have known, like, well, I've been sitting in this room for 3 weeks, like, I'm obviously late to the game.
Right.
You know? So, like, regardless if the producers were in on it, or, you know, it was just a scheme between Brendan and Piper, they knew what they were doing. And I'm fucking glad it backfired on them, because, like, that's just fucked up, because you took a spot from somebody who might have really fucking wanted it.
Yeah, and it's not interesting to me to see two people that are already in a relationship
Be on a beach together.
be on the beach together and, like, be fucking petty and conniving. Like, I want to see the love stories.
Exactly. And there's a ton of people that I would have loved to see on the beach.
Yeah, totally.
So,
It's like we already have the planted drama. We already had Victoria. We already had, whatever. Who are the other villains? I don't fucking know.
Victoria, Tammy's a little bit of a villain.
Yeah, we already have the people that we know probably, I hate to say it, but are kind of there for drama purposes,
Mhm.
but probably won't find somebody on the beach.
Yeah.
We already have that. We don't need extra planted drama, or I don't know. Like, did they think they weren't gonna have enough drama?
So
So
they're like,
we have to do
plant
this.
I hate when they do that. I hate when they do shit like that.
The drama
Well,
will create itself. I promise you.
especially in Paradise, because there's no rules. And these people are together 24/7. Like, shit is going to happen. For sure.
Yeah, so the whole thing with Joe and Kendall happened. So that was a big thing. It was a big episode, and I felt like it was like the middle episode, so it's like kind of like the peak episode.
Yeah, and there was like nothing happy happening. Like, it was just drama. And I remember stopping it and being like,
Abigail and Noah.
oh, but that was at the very, very end. Like, there was
Yeah.
nothing to break it up. Like, it was literally
Right.
just like drama. And I remember stopping it to, I don't know, get up and do something or whatever. And I'm like, oh my god, the episode's almost over. And like, nothing, like, fun and flirty has happened. Like, it's been literal drama from
Right.
start one. But I'm excited because I think tonight we have to see what's going to happen between Becca and Thomas.
We
Like,
have to. It's happening.
I'm
It's already done.
dying to know what happens, because I hope Tammy falls on her fucking. And also, it's been how many episodes? Like 5 episodes, and we've only had 2 rose ceremonies.
Yeah. It's
Let's
crazy.
go, people! Like,
Mhm.
I'm just
Like,
like,
technically only been on the beach for like 3 weeks.
it's crazy.
Like, they're only on the beach for like 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
They're not on the beach that long. But while you're there, it probably feels long.
Yeah.
Because you're literally with these people 24 hours a day. Like, you don't go anywhere. You
Mhm.
literally are with these people.
Yeah.
That's why I love Paradise. But
I love Paradise.
what else happened? Kenny and Tia went on a date. Or
It
was
was
that last
awful. No, that was last week. That was last week they went on a date, but we didn't do a twin talk on
But
that.
they weren't really shown because they were technically still on their date, like, during the episode. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like split up.
they're all,
But that's what happened is
They-
Mari
Uh-huh.
went to Kenny and said, hey, I want to give us another chance. I still really like you. But Kenny straight up was like, yeah, like, Demi's hot and Tia's fun, but I have something special with you.
With
So
you.
I think Kenny and Mari maybe will reconcile. And, like, I hate to say it, like, I don't want to hurt anybody, but, like, well, what excuse is Demi gonna have this time? Like,
Exactly.
don't get me wrong, there's parts of Demi that I really, really love, but she's also like, well, this has never happened to me before, except for this time, but I have valid excuses. Like, Colton dumped me, but he's gay, and Brendan dumped me, but, like,
He has a girlfriend.
he has a
now.
girlfriend, so, like, that makes sense.
sense.
It's like, what excuse? I'm interested to see what excuse she has for her own ego
Mm-hmm.
that Kenny doesn't want to be with her, because she straight up, like, she was like, why don't you want to be with me? Like, I'm fun, like, you had fun with them, like, blah, blah, blah.
I'm more fun.
I'm more fun, like, why don't you just like me?
And it's like,
And-
people are scared of you. Nobody wants to be in a relationship
Kenny-
that are stepping on eggshells.
Kenny was like, I'm scared Demi's gonna slit my throat in my sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Well, and
fuck.
Demi was even like, let's go to the boom boom room.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah,
I'm tired.
I'm really
I'm gonna go to
tired. I was dying. Because at the end of the day, I like Demi, and there's lots of things about Demi that I like. Like, I like that she sticks up for herself, and
Yeah.
I like that she's sort of
kind of bold.
this bold, weird sort of person.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like, how fucking narcissistic can you be?
Yeah, totally.
Like, they're probably like to you, you're the best person out there, and that's great. But that doesn't mean that you fit with everybody's mold.
Exactly.
And I feel like Kenny, and you and I talked about this, is I feel like Kenny, the problem with Kenny is he's obviously, I wouldn't say a playboy, but he knows how to play the game. Like,
right.
He's in the industry, he's in the music industry, you know, he's really good looking for 40 years old, like, you know, he's a bad boy, you know? So Demi is way too unpredictable for him. Demi would, if they were ever in a relationship, I'm sure she would go off and cheat and do this and do that. It's just the lifestyle that they would have. And Tia is just way too in it. Like, I'm sure they had fun or whatever, like playing nude volleyball, but like, Tia's not the one for him. Like, that there's just way too much of a disconnect there. But Mari is sort of perfect because she's sort of wifey material, but she might be a little freaky.
Right, exactly.
We just don't know about it yet.
Yeah.
But like, I could see her, you know, having like a little bit of a wild side.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I feel like that's perfect for Kenny because Kenny's
Because I
obviously
feel like
trying
he's
to settle down.
I feel like
older
he's
now.
kind of wild, but he's also
He's trying to settle down.
He's 40.
He's 40. He's fucking 40. You know, he has his career. He has a solid career, and at this point in his life, he's probably like, "What am I missing?" You know, I've slept around. I've done this. I've dated these people. Like, I'm looking for somebody to like wife up.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like Mari has all those fun qualities.
Demi's definitely not there. Tia might be there, but I just don't think.
Isn't she a virgin?
Tia?
Is she?
No.
Oh, I don't know. She just seems so like churchy to me.
Tia's not like Bible thumping.
Yeah.
But she's God fearing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no, Tia can be fun. Like even Tia, like when they were, she didn't get naked, but like she took off her top. Like she's not. I hate to use the word innocent, but like she's not scandalous, but like she's not. What's the word I'm looking for when you're
like coveted?
Prude. She's
like
not prude.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not prude.
Yeah.
But I just think that I don't know what I think. Maybe her and Kenny could work, but I just see him and Mari working better.
I agree. I totally agree.
So there's that.
So Mari and Kenny drama, we had the Joe and Kendall drama, we had the Brendan and Piper drama, and then Noah and Abigail got back together, and
they were really cute.
I'm interested in Noah. Like,
I'm interested to know more about him for sure.
I think that he seems like a really nice guy. I just saw a picture of him on his Instagram. I gotta follow him on Instagram. I did. In his like little scrubs, and I was like, oh, he's a real person.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, it never like hit me before because he was always like the clown on Tayshia season.
Yeah.
And we really haven't seen that much of him.
Yeah.
On Paradise. Like, he had the first one-on-one date, but like, besides that, it went fine, it went well, whatever. We haven't really seen that much of Noah. And then all of a sudden,
if him and Abigail stick it out, though, which I think they probably will, like, towards the end, like, they'll get their one-on-one date, and, you know, maybe they get engaged at the end. Like, we will see more of him.
Exactly.
And Abigail, because I love Abigail, too.
Yeah.
I love that Abigail's like, I'm really sorry about our conversation. Like, I think things, but I don't know how to say them. And I'm like, girl, I feel you.
That's my life.
In my brain, it's eloquent. When it comes out of my mouth, it sounds like shit. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Abigail.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that Noah, and I feel like Noah's just so understanding. When he was like, oh, we're not going to make this work over one little thing. Like,
right.
He's like, you know, we got to call up in our heads, like, you know, we're on the beach and we're always together and there's all this drama. Like, when you step outside of that, you realize, oh, I actually really do like Abigail. Like, why wouldn't I try to make this work?
Right, exactly.
And I thought that was really sweet. So that was pretty much all the drama on Bachelor in Paradise. I think tonight we're going to see, maybe we'll see more about the Kendall Joe thing. Well, I think we're definitely going to see about Becca and Thomas.
There has to be a rose ceremony tonight.
There has to be. Like,
because I think, like in the preview, bless you, in the preview,
my allergies
like,
are on fire during fall.
Chelsea and them come in. Like,
A bunch of
new
girls come in.
Like
a bunch of new girls come in. And maybe people are really into Chelsea. I don't know. Like, I heard the name chatter a lot in the preview.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean, I like Chelsea. I would like to see more of Chelsea. Like, not only is she beautiful, that's what you see first right off the bat, is like she's unique and she's beautiful, but like she seems quirky and she seems, I don't know, awkward in an adorable way.
Exactly.
Where you don't like expect that from somebody that seems
So like runway
elegant
model.
and run away. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm interested in seeing more of like her.
Yeah,
for
I am
sure.
too. I am too.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. I'm really interested.
So yeah.
I know. All right. So today was the first day of school.
Yeah.
It went by pretty easy.
Yeah.
Like, nothing really crazy happened. I mean, I do have, and I always have, and I've been saying this, I sort of have like a new appreciation for teachers in general because these parents don't pick up their kids. Like, our pickup time is 4 to 4:10. Like, 4:10 is supposed to be the latest you pick up your child. But pickup time's at 4. And these parents just strolling in at 4:25, 4:30, and I'm like, do you not realize I'm not getting paid right now? Like, I'm not getting paid to be with your fucking kid right now.
It's disrespectful.
It's just disrespectful, and like, if you have an issue with getting there on time because your job or something like that, okay, maybe we can work something out. Maybe I can pass the kid on to the next teacher, or you know, something like that.
Yeah.
But why am I I'm not getting paid for that time, and like, I take the bus. The bus fucking goes, so then I have to wait another half an hour for the bus because you didn't pick up your kid.
Yeah.
I teach other lessons. I have part-time jobs that I have to get to. You know, like, so all of a sudden everything in my like it's like my time doesn't matter, and they're just strolling up. Oh hey, and then they want to talk about their kid. Well, if you really wanted to talk about your kid, why didn't you come at 4:00? Because then I had a solid 10 minutes. I had a solid 10 minutes to talk to you.
I'm still on the clock.
I'm still being not even on the clock, because I only get paid till 4, even though our drop-off time is 4 to 4:10.
That's bullshit.
I know it's bullshit, but I can only fight so many battles at once. You know what I mean? Like, I can only fight so many battles at once, but that's why I'm such a stickler about it, you know? And then parents just dropping off their kids whenever. Like, our drop-off time is 8 to 8:10. After that, we start our day. I don't have time to be running out, getting your kid at whatever leisure you want.
Yeah,
These parents are just dropping them off at 9, dropping them off at 10, dropping them at 8:45. I don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
once again, if there's an issue with
And shit happens. So like every once in a while, hey, shoot me not a text or call the school or whatever.
JoJo tadpoles, what
JoJo
the things we
tadpoles, yeah.
use.
Like, and be like, hey, I'm really sorry, I have this like emergency, like my kid's gonna be late. But if it's happening every single day, that's a blatant disrespect on your time
Mhm.
and your person. You know what I mean? You're not just a teacher.
Yeah, exactly. I have other responsibilities too. What if I had my own kids? I mean, I
Yeah.
have my own fucking life. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I have to get home to my kitty.
Yeah,
He expects snuggles at 4:30. You know, so like, it's just so disrespectful. But
It
other
is.
than that, I mean, it was a pretty fine day. Where
I'd be like, you know, if it keeps on happening, then I'm babysitting your kid, then I need to be paid for it. I need to expect a check every single day.
exactly
late.
that you're late. I'll probably do it if you fucking pay me. Well, and it
I
was just like,
charge $35 an hour.
exactly. Yeah, it was just a little crazy. I mean, we
No,
did. My school
$35 a
was
minute. Definitely the
yeah.
one time.
Yeah. Our school was affected by Hurricane Ida. Miss Rachel, my co-teacher, and I, we got everything together on Wednesday, got the classroom all in order, everything was set up, everything was good. Wednesday night, Hurricane Ida came through, went to school on Thursday. The entire place was flooded. The entire place was flooded, standing water. Thank God, like, everything was sort of up, I guess, because, I mean, all of our posters, the circle time stuff, all of that stuff, I had left out, because on Wednesday I had started doing all these puzzles, because, you know, I just wanted to do the puzzles to make sure that all the pieces were there, because if the pieces weren't there, I was going to throw away the puzzles and just get new ones or whatever. So I'm doing all the puzzles, and I had all the puzzles laying out on the rug, and then, you know, I had to go home on Wednesday, it was time to clock out, so I was like, I'll just come back tomorrow and I'll finish the puzzles, like, first thing I do in the morning. Well, when I came back, the puzzle pieces are, like, floating in the water, drenched, like, soaking, I'm like, fuck. So all the puzzles were ruined, and it was just a lot, and so then on Friday, we had to leave, there was nothing we could do, they had to clean out the water, and then on Friday, we had to reset the room, redo everything, so, it was crazy, but we got through it. the room's a little bare. I didn't really have time to like decorate and do things like that because, you know, I was gonna get everything done on Thursday, so then Friday I could like decorate
Right.
and do stuff like that, but then I didn't have time to do that because everything I was supposed to do on Thursday I ended up doing on Friday, plus more because we had to literally everything that we did on Wednesday was pretty much trashed.
Mm-hmm.
So it was crazy, but everything's cleaned up now. I still smell like the faintest.
Like what? Mildew?
Mildew.
Ugh.
But I don't know if it's just my head or what it could. I mean, it could honestly completely be in my head because like I'm crazy, but you know, it doesn't help that my allergies are like insane.
Yeah, my
right
allergies
now.
have been bad too.
So I don't know. Anything interesting happening at work?
No, but speaking of allergies, like that, like the other day, people all day were just like, "Are you okay?" And I was like taking orders, and I just had tears fucking rolling down my face. My eyes were crusty. They were so gross. I had like my throat was itchy. But all we have at work is Benadryl. And I'm like, I can't be taking a fucking
Benadryl falls
and then
asleep.
work a double or whatever I was doing that day.
Damn.
So it was tough. And that doesn't help that like with the outdoor seating, I'm going from indoors to outdoors, like
It's hot,
literally
it's cold.
hundreds of times a day. So I don't know. It's tough, but nothing too
crazy. Well,
crazy.
you know what
happening at
was
work.
crazy?
What?
We have to talk about this shit show. It's called The New Cinderella on Amazon Prime. I give it a 1 out of 10 for sure.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought it was that bad.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say is I felt like, I don't know if anybody's seen Moulin Rouge on Broadway, but Moulin Rouge the movie is like
Amazing.
a great fucking movie, and then they had everything they needed to transform it to Broadway, and then they fucking slaughtered
It's
it.
slaughtered. I give that a 0 out of 10.
Yeah,
That's
0
how
out of
bad
10 for
Moulin
Moulin
Rouge
Rouge.
was.
And slaughtered it, and this Cinderella almost felt like
They were trying to copy.
Moulin Rouge in
Yeah.
a sense, where it was like, okay, we're gonna take all these popular songs and then we're gonna do this, and it didn't feel organic.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of how it felt to me.
Yeah. I agree.
The music didn't feel organic to the story, really.
No.
It felt like it was placed for money and pop reasons, and
Yeah.
I didn't really like
I
that.
didn't like it either.
So, yeah.
Yeah, let us know how you like Cinderella. Let us know what you're feeling about Bachelor in Paradise, and in what, 2 weeks, Desmond starts coming back?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be in California.
We'll recap it. We gotta do our board.
We gotta do our board. We're gonna do a board.
Oh, tomorrow? The cast comes out.
Tomorrow the cast comes out.
Tomorrow we'll know the cast.
So maybe Thursday, maybe Friday night,
Okay.
we'll try to figure out who we think is going to be with who.
With whom and okay, gotcha.
And then I'm unfortunately going to miss the first episode, but I will catch up before we have a twin talk, and then we'll recap it for
Okay, awesome.
sure, because I'm really excited. Dancing
Perfect.
Star is my favorite.
Yay. Alright, make sure you like, share, and subscribe our channel. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.